Hi, this is Tom Crean, and in this video I am going to give you a review of the Jackson Pro Series Spectra Bass SBP5. First, I'll tell you I paid money for this because I wanted this. This bass might be the right fit for you if you're looking for certain things, particularly at this price point. This is $999.99, which I think is a really great deal at this price point. I will give you some backdrop. I probably could have doubled my price point and I still chose this over something more expensive for several reasons. So let's watch the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So let's talk about the features on this and why this bass might be right for you. This bass is 35-inch scale length. A lot of the basses are not 35-inch scale length. They're 34, or they have multi-scale options. There's gold hardware. The pickups are the Nordstrom. I think they're Nordstrom. I think they're the big. I'm reading the SBS single coil soap bar bridge and neck. Whatever they are, they don't hum, but they have a single coil sound. There's 3-band EQ. You can turn off the active electronics or put them on, which I find rather nice. It has this poplar burl top, and mine actually has some flame in it. I'm holding it up. This is one of the benefits of shopping Sweetwater. I looked at all the tops and I picked this one. I also picked the heaviest one. Now, a lot of people don't like a heavy bass, but I like sustain. And the fretboard looks really good. It is very grainy. I don't know if you can tell so well from this. The back, it's all satin finished, and you can see the 3 blocks, the walnut in the middle, and then the wings. Here's your battery. Let's talk about really what distinguishes this bass at this price point. First, the pickups on this are fantastic to me. I like the clarity of single coils, but I don't like hum. And I find a lot of other pickups have hum or it's too muddy. These have the clarity. I think the biggest 2 features on this that really kind of push this over the top for me are these 2 items. 35-inch scale length. One thing I find with basses, I do not like multi-scale, and I own a multi-scale 7-string. So I like the multi-scale on the 7-string, and I think the reason why I don't like it is the harmonics. I play a lot of harmonics on bass, and the multi-scale, I find it a little harder to play harmonics. I like the straight scale a little better for that. And I do like the 35-inch scale better because your harmonics pop more. Longer scale length, you have better harmonics. And the compound radius. And I think that's the 2 features on this that are absolutely huge for me, at least, is that I'm down here and it's a little bit more rounded. It does feel a little better, but as it flattens out up here, I have much better, it's a better feel for me. This also does have a graphite reinforced neck, which is another deal breaker item for me. I have a Kiesel Aries Multiscale 7, and that's the first guitar I had with a graphite reinforced neck. I would be very hard pressed to buy anything without a graphite reinforced neck. The reason why is it does not go out of tune unless there's a huge issue. And I like that. I like the reliability. I like the consistency. As this is neck through, this does have really good sustain. Actually, one of the things, and I'll play it a little bit here, you're gonna see. Acoustically, this is quite loud for a bass. And by the way, I haven't tweaked the action or anything. I think this is pretty much the factory setup, except I did have to tweak the high G string quite a bit because the intonation was awful. But it has just a really good acoustic feel. The other thing I like about it, because it does flatten out, I do really like my artificial harmonics. So if I want to go, I'm sure you can hear that a little bit in the video. They really pop out on this between having that flatter feel in the upper frets and the compound radius. It just feels really good. They say these are jumbo frets on this, and I don't really think that's correct. These feel more like slightly larger than medium, but they definitely don't feel jumbo at all. I'm going to talk about some other basses at this price point I really invested some time into looking into. I've obviously already mentioned before, I've shopped Kiesel before. I have an Aries Multiscale 7. I looked at Kiesel's basses. I've actually tried some of their basses. I've tried a Vader 6, not quite this, but similar. I Don't always like their pickups. That's actually why I went with this over keys. Also, they do not have a 35-inch scale length. I wanted that very much. Ibanez has a lot of options, but this has the slightly wider spacing, and I kind of like that better. I feel like the Ibanez spacing is a little too close sometimes. It could be in my head a little bit, but this feels just a little wider. For the price point in the package on this, you can't beat this. This is $1,000, and Ibanez, a comparable Ibanez, is probably, another $200, $300, $400. Kiesel is going to set you back another $600, $700, $800. And at that price point, at the price point we're looking at, that's what you would compare this to. I'm going to talk about the top a little bit. Personally, I would never pick this myself, but I liked the features on this so much. I actually swallowed my aesthetic choice. I bet you it will grow on me over time. One area about this, I know I like this, but I don't know if other people will. I feel like the electronics on this are just even. So like when I turn up the bass, it goes up a ton. Other basses, I feel like it goes up too much, but I have a feeling some people like that, like turning the bass up, like it feels like thunderous. This, it feels like it goes up without being gross. Same thing with the roll off of the frequencies in the 3-band EQ. The one area I can knock on this, and I'm gonna say this, any instrument that is produced that does not have Evo Gold or stainless steel frets, I'm gonna complain about it because my fret usage, I've destroyed my frets. I push really hard in the left hand. I have a heavy left hand. I always have. So right now we're gonna play some demos. You're gonna hear a bunch of different things. I'm gonna plug it directly into the thing, and I'm not gonna EQ it or anything. I'm just gonna leave it flat. I'm gonna play nothing. I'm not gonna even play anything all that fancy, just so you can get a feel for how it sounds. As always, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.